did you ever play Operation the video game?
I did not know.
Operation the video game. Did you ever hear of it?
No, I didn't even know there was such thing as a video game.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
like where it's like you control it with your. I think you control like you got two like tweezers, I guess. With you control it with your left joystick, and you control the other one with your right joystick, and you have to be like really careful with it, and then it slowly just keeps progressing harder and harder. I think it's like a kid's learning thing, but yeah. So you didn't have that?
No, I never did.
You never even heard of it,
Like I've heard of the board game Operation.
but you've never heard of the video game.
No, like you play on a screen?
Yeah,
No.
you never
I've
heard of it.
No.
Well, that's okay because I just made it up.
Okay, I was gonna say like that was so out of the blue, and like I didn't know. Like I presumed you were kidding because I was like, this is so far fetched and so out there that it can't possibly be true. So I'm actually relieved to know that that it's not a real thing.
Yeah, I just thought about opening this episode up with a little bit. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Grease and Oil Podcast. Vinny's not here this week because he's busy with something. I don't really know. He might be cooking up some video stuff for you guys, or he might just be lazy. I don't really know. But this week, we have Thomas Wooden Railway here with us once again.
Hello, everyone, and thanks, Matt, for having me. This should be pretty fun, I think.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because unlike Vinny, I don't need two special guests to sell an episode because people will watch it just with one and my pleasant self.
Aw.
Yeah, because I don't need attention like Vinny does. Off the podcast, Vinny. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Hello there, everybody. How are you guys doing this week? I like how I asked that like I'm expecting a
verbal response.
Direct response. How cool would that be if like in a couple of years you could, although I suppose if we did stream this, we could, because Rob talked to me a couple days ago about how to stream this.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, welcome back, everybody. I'm going to send you a link really quick, Keekre, because I'm going to get into some tweets when we get to tweet time! Yeah, tweet time is a bit that me and Vinny do.
All right. So we got the hashtag GAOP.
That's right.
On Twitter.
If you want to send us some little tweets, tweet us at hashtag GAOP. If you recall in the last episode, if you watched it, I don't know if you did or not, it was okay. It was a good one. We talked about Sora's Legend of the Lost Treasure, or at least that was what we were supposed to do. Instead, we talked about it for like 2 minutes, and then for the rest of the time, we just sort of just rambled about whatever. But yes, all right. Let's talk about some tweets. Our first one comes from our resident meme maker, Rick Top Hat 67. He made a poster that, do you know the posters that say like "keep calm and swag on" or whatever, that have a crown at the top?
Mm-hmm.
He made one that says "keep calm and watch Grease and Oil."
Yeah, I see that.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, he did a good job. It's like the same font and everything.
Yeah. Okay, I want to talk about this next one. We got tagged in it by Rick, but the original tweet is from @T55 Productions. And it's the new Thomas DVD called Extraordinary Engines. And we've got the absolutely horrifyingly scary new engine who I'm going to be seeing in my nightmares for weeks. I don't even know if that's an engine, actually. It might be like a plane. It looks like JJ the Jet Plane.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure everybody's made the joke already. But what is that? Is that like a monorail or something?
No, I think he's got a propeller on the back. You can't see him because Thomas is in the way.
Of course. That's a good analogy for the series.
Yeah.
Why does it have a great race thing on the top of it?
I don't know.
Is it like a continuation of the great... Dude, what if they could actually tie this in if they're really smart? They're not going to do this, but like it could be like an international engine that was supposed to go to the show, but then just got stuck on Sodor or something like that. I don't really know.
Like, I mean, that's not a bad idea because doesn't the Great Race take place after season 20?
I've never watched. I don't watch the TV show, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
But it says coming to DVD and digital HT, High Thomas, high definition, spring 2017 with 6 never before seen adventures. Wow, dude. I'm so excited.
For people who don't know, like at the end of each season, like the last 6 or so episodes, they like always introduce a character. Like a couple years ago, that's when Samson was introduced, and then last year was Philip, and so now at least one of the new engines that's going to get released is Hugo, and we're looking at a picture of him right now, and basically he just looks really, really weird
He's really ugly looking.
yeah, really ugly. And it makes you really uncomfortable to stare at for long periods of time.
He's looking into your soul.
Yeah, and he's stealing your soul.
Did you see the Unlucky Tugs review of The Great Race?
No, I need to see that. I meant to. It's like in my subscription box, but I just haven't gotten around to it because it's like 30 minutes long.
See, this is how I motivate myself to watch things. I made a playlist that I called videos to watch, and then I just make a giant list of it. So when I'm doing something, I just put them on as background noise or something like that. Just get through them all. But yeah, I watched it, and he had a really good idea actually for the Great Race, which was, those red and yellow shunting diesels in the background.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
His pitch was, what if instead of doing the crate thing, Diesel, Dan, and Dart disguised themselves as those diesels and like infiltrated the Great Race and did their stuff. Like that would explain how the truck randomly ended up on the track. Like Diesel put it there to sabotage them or something like that. And I'm like, That's so brilliant.
Yeah.
Vinny and I also had an idea last week that I thought was pretty cool. Was that what if they brought back Splatter and Dodge as the shunting diesels?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I think that would be cool.
I mean, to be honest with you, I just want to see Splatter and Dodge again.
CGI.
Yeah. That'd be cool. We also got one from Flying Thistle Studio. This guy's a pretty regular viewer. He says Hugo looks like Max from Blue Tax, and if you recall, for like 10 episodes back or something, I'll send you a picture, Keekre. But we made a big deal about how ugly this guy Max the logo guy for the mascot. That's what I was looking for. The mascot for this company, Blue Tax.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty terrifying. He does kind of look like him, though, if we're being honest.
Yeah, if Hugo had glasses, it'd be like a perfect match, I think.
All right, next one comes from Jasek the Collector at Miroslagulka. That's definitely how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
He made a video called Grease and Oil #GAOP, and I watched it before this. And it's so weird. It's Thomas with two flatbeds, and one of them has Jabba the Hutt on them, and the other one has a poster that says Grease and Oil on it. And I'm like not sure if I should be weirded out or like really happy.
Okay, I'm watching it right now. So it's like a Hornby Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really random. Yeah, the first truck has Jabba the Hutt on it, and then the second one is like, it's just like this poster that says Grease and Oil.
I know, I like it. It's a good. If we ever need an intro for something, we probably use that.
There you go.
All right. Next one is from LegLover117. It says, "Did Vinny call me leg lover?" And the latest #GAOP. I mean, I do love a nice pair of legs, but come on, man. Hey, man, I like legs too. Actually, I mean,
I love lamp.
Did you just say you love lamps?
I love lamp.
Oh man, lamps provide.
Do you not know what that's from?
Definitely not.
Oh.
What is it from?
It's from Anchorman.
Oh, I have seen Anchorman.
Right? Let me Google this.
I've seen both Anchorman movies.
Okay, yeah, it is from Anchorman. I just made that reference.
Let me guess, Brick said it, right?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
My favorite scene in Anchorman 2 is the one where they're driving and Ron puts the truck on cruise control, and they've got, like, his bowling ball collection and his, like, box of scorpions.
Yeah.
like, in the background, and they hit a bump. Oh, that's my favorite. Okay. Yeah, that's a really weird video. Oh, man. Anyways, I mean, it's still a good one. I like it. Pretty dank. Next, I'm sorry for saying dank. Our next tweet is from Ricardo Sanchez at Tram Gay Engines. Good username. #GAOP Guns and Rails. Welcome to the Stanley is my favorite song of all time. We should make that. We should make like a Thomas Wooden Railway community, or excuse me, because Vinny doesn't believe that's a real thing, the Thomas the Tank Engine community cover band. And just make some shit, man.
So is this it's a Guns N' Roses parody?
Yes.
Called Guns and Rails. Welcome to the Stanley. Oh, like the Jurassic Park, I'm guessing?
No, it's like Welcome to the Jungle, welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, I know the song.
We got fun and games.
Yeah, but maybe like oh, sweet Stanley of mine instead of like sweet child of mine.
Good. All right, next one is #GOP from PercyFan1998MV. Thanks, Vinny, for condemning our state, man. By the way, I love last episode about Sladdle. Yeah, I think.
Slaughter's Legend of Lost Treasure.
Yes, because
Yes.
who needs a the in there?
Yeah, I was
right?
like, that doesn't look right, but
Right,
okay,
man.
got it.
No one needs a the in
Wait,
there.
which state did he condemn last
I
episode?
don't remember. California, probably, because he says our state, and Vinny lives in
Oh,
California.
yeah, good. Yeah, you could be like a crime scene detective.
See, man, that all that AP English training from last year paid off. I say from last year because I dropped out of it and I'm in normal stupid person English class this year.
Oh, I'm sure they learn you well anyway.
I don't even have it this term. I have it next term. I'm really mad because every single friend I've made in high school is in the class this term and I have it next term and I'm really pissed off about it. And I can't just like switch into the class because I can't just go to the teacher because you need an actual reason, right? You can't just go to the teacher and be like, "Oh, hey, I want to switch classes." Why? Because this class looks fun. Like, you can't. I mean, if you could, it'd be great, but
Well, then everybody would be in the fun class.
yeah, nobody would be in math class.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It
So I'll let
definitely.
you deal with that.
I mean, that's what this podcast is, just us complaining, right?
It's our vent time
Speaking
once
of
a week.
speaking of complaining, man, it is raining like crazy outside. Actually, I don't know why I said speaking of complaining, because I actually like rain a lot, but it's raining like crazy right now.
Like crazy.
It's raining like crazy.
Gotcha.
It's raining men, hallelujah. Just kidding, it's raining water. No, but yeah, I'm kind of upset because nobody's at the volleyball game because my new friend invited me to the volleyball game tonight at my school, and not because it was outside, and now it's raining, and so nobody's going.
Well, it's kind of a good thing you didn't go.
I guess so. I said my new friend because it's like you know where you like just make friends with someone, but you're like still don't know much about them, so they're sort of your new friend. You get what I'm saying, sort of?
I don't make friends, so I don't know
Oh.
anything about that.
Okay.
Sorry.
So friends are people that you get along with and share
Oh.
similar interests with.
Gotcha. Let me Google definition of friends. The TV show pops up.
That's a good show.
A person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual
Oh,
affection.
you keep saying all your words wrong tonight.
I know.
What, you got a speech impediment tonight?
I'm chewing gum. I really shouldn't be, but
Oh. Yeah, man, we don't
unprofessional.
want this podcast to be unprofessional or anything like that.
no, you guys have set such a high standard in the past. I feel like I need to
Especially
live up to the
Vinny's episode where you
expectations.
couldn't hear anything. So.
Yeah, that. Don't know what you guys were doing there.
Hey, I was in Boston. That was him and his lack of a recording software. I am high quality up in here.
Okay. Are we done? Are we done with the hashtags? I thought, isn't there one more?
Oh yeah, there's one more, but it's from the Stop Mr. MPS account, and it says, "Please kill off MPS on this week's Grease and Oil."
Well,
Guys, I wanted to announce that this was going to be my
no.
podcast.
Oh, no. We like MPS. It wouldn't be the Grease and Oil without MPS. It would just be
The
oil. Yeah.
Because I like to consider myself the grease of the equation.
He's the grease and he's the oil. And together, we're Grease and Oil. That should be your tagline.
If Vinny ever gets replaced, I'm renaming the podcast to Grease and Slightly Less Grease Podcast.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't you guys call it like the Cinders and Ashes podcast?
No, because, okay, so we wanted like a distinct thing that was, because Vinny talked to me, we were like trying to come up with names, because eventually we were going to call it the Pooh Cast with Matt and Vinny, and, but he hated that, absolutely, which I don't blame him for. So, we started thinking a new podcast name, because he's like, that Pooh Cast thing has to go. So I was like, okay. So we were thinking, he's like, Busted Buffers podcast. We should use like another exclamation that they use in the Thomas and Friends series. So we started going through, we thought Cinders and Ashes, but we kind of thought that might have been a little bit too similar to Busted Buffers. And then we went through a couple more, and then we landed on Grease and Oil. And we liked that both because it's different. It's like the opposite from Busted Buffers, because Diesel says that a lot.
Yeah.
And also because we could use like a Diesel themed thing. Mm-hmm. Like we got the Diesel Works in the backdrop right now.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, yeah! Grease and Oil.
Today I learned.
And learning is half the battle. G.I. Joe. I don't know. Did you ever watch the G.I. Joe show?
Yeah, I remember that.
I watched the real bad movie with The Rock in it.
Like the first one or the second one or both?
I literally don't remember. It was so bad that I just kind of blocked it out of my memory.
Right. Let me look up Rise of Cobra. I think he's in the second one, isn't he?
I think so. I don't.
Actually, no.
He's in the first one?
Wait, The Rock was in it?
Yeah, The Rock was. I'm pretty sure The Rock was in G. Did I totally just get that wrong?
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Hold on. So he's not in the second one. G.I. Joe movie.
He's in G.I. Joe Retaliation, I think.
Oh, like the most recent one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
This is a sentence I never thought I'd read out loud. American military science fiction action film based on Hasbro's G.I. Joe toy, comic, and media franchises. G.I. Joe, the military science fiction action movie. That's like 4 genres all in one. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, this movie actually had a pretty good cast. It had The Rock. It had Adrienne Palicki, Bruce Willis, Channing Tatum.
Do you know who Jonathan Pryce is?
Yes.
He was a bad guy in a Bond movie.
Ray Stevenson. Oh, he was in Tomorrow Never Dies, right?
Jonathan Pryce was, yeah, and he played the father in Pirates.
Okay, we're not gonna turn this into another like Bond crazy discussion.
Yeah,
but I will note that originally Tomorrow Never Dies was supposed to be named Tomorrow Never Lies because of the newspaper, but then they made a typo on the script or something like that, and they liked Tomorrow Never Dies better.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I think it's pretty funny.
I always forget about that movie because it doesn't stand out.
I just remember the end scene where Bond just pushes the dude in front of his own drill, and you just get a close-up of his face as the drill demolishes him.
Yeah, that's called, is it irony?
Sure, we'll go with irony. No,
it's karma.
It's being hoisted by his own petard.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, you're right. Anyway.
I don't even know what a petard is.
Let me Google that.
Whenever somebody says hoisted by your own petard, I always imagine someone getting a wedgie or something like that.
Hoist with his own petard is an idiom that means to be harmed by one's own plan.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell me what a petard is. Oh, okay. Shakespeare's phrase, hoist with his own petard, is an idiom that means to be harmed.
I just read that.
Oh, did you read it off the Wikipedia page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Petard is a small bomb used for blowing up gates and walls.
One could be lifted, blown upwards by one's own bomb. Wow, that's definitely not what I thought a petard was. I thought a petard was because, I don't know. I thought a petard was like a piece of clothing or something like that.
Oh, that's a nice petard you got there. Thanks.
Hey, man, that's mean. You're supposed to use the word mentally challenged.
Oh, yeah, funny.
That's going to trigger someone.
Yeah.
Dude, me and my friend had a discussion today about how there's a rival school, actually has, safe spaces for people who get triggered. And I think that's just the stupidest thing ever.
I didn't know those actually existed.
Yeah, they exist. So if you're feeling triggered, you can go to the safe space and just be by yourself.
Nice.
It's really dumb.
I call mine my basement.
My
personally.
safe space is my entire house.
Nice.
Or you can just suck it up and not be a baby and not have to have a safe space. Are you playing with the Thomas train? Because I can hear the wheels clicking.
No, I was moving my phone.
Oh. What kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone.
All right, Siri, Google the internet for everybody who has an iPhone. Let's see what Siri.
Need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh my God, Siri, are you for real right now?
Nice try.
Touch ID, damn it! You know what? I don't even care anymore.
Siri, unlock my phone. Will that work? No, that won't work.
No,
it can't work.
Siri, my password is 2002. What if that was actually my password?
I asked Siri to unlock my phone and she says she can't do it. So.
Oh.
Not like I expected anything different, but who knows?
Siri, my password is 2002. Unlock my phone.
Is it really?
No.
Sorry, Matt. I can't unlock your iPhone for you.
Oh.
No, but 2002 is not my password. How great would it be if it actually was?
It should be. It's like if my password was 2424.
Okay, I thought you were about if you would have replaced that last 4 with a 0, it would have been 2420. Would have been blazing it.
Uh-huh.
Blaze it.
Funny.
I had to run the pacer test at gym today. Was not good. Did you ever have to run the pacer test? It's that one where you're running back and forth in the gym and it beeps every time you go to the other side of the gym and the beeps start picking up like quicker and quicker.
Yeah, I think so.
I got like a 42 because me and my friends set a goal like we were gonna get at least 40, and so I just dropped out at 42 because I said screw it.
Like 42 seconds or 42?
No, 42 like back and forth.
Oh, that's actually a lot. That's like
the healthy fitness, because quote the healthy fitness zone is 72, so I wasn't even close. But I mean, to be fair, half my gym class didn't get in the healthy fitness zone, so.
Well, don't you feel special?
I do feel special. I feel pretty good about myself. Hopefully I can improve, but I probably won't, just because I don't really care enough. I mean, it's not like I get points off my grade for not getting in the healthy fitness zone or anything like that. So I'll just sit here and be fat.
Okay.
And drink my Baja Blast. I still have like 4 boxes of Baja Blast.
That's just like intoxicating for me. That's just
it's not like I drink it all at once. I'm like going to space them out until Baja Blast is inevitably re-released this summer for another bullshit promotion that Mountain Dew is going to try and hook people in with.
Oh, well, at least you've seen the light. At least
back again for a limited time this summer, like they've done for the past like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've explained this before, but I think the Pitch Black thing was rigged because Mountain Dew knew that Baja Blast tastes better and is better. But if they would have had Baja Blast win, then it wouldn't have been so in demand. But therefore, with Pitch Black winning, when Baja Blast is back for the, quote, limited time, unquote, then more people will go out and buy it because you can't get it as often.
Sure.
I mean, I might also just be thinking too much into this, but I like my idea better.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I can't say for sure not if it was rigged, but that's a good point.
It was rigged.
Baja Blast.
It was rigged.
Or like Baja
Rigged.
Blast
Rigged.
last place. I just sent you a picture of a 24 with Baja Blast on it.
That's lit. Did you like actually find this, or did you make this?
No, I didn't make it. It like actually happened.
Oh, bang bang! Did Jeff Gordon drive this one too?
No, the guy that replaced Jeff Gordon did.
Aw, rip.
Sad day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
I just thought I'd send that to you.
I don't know, man. I never really got the appeal. I mean, I know you love racing. So tell me, why don't you explain to me? Maybe you can help me see the light as to why you love racing so much. Because to me, I'm dying. Maybe a second.
We said it was going to be his last podcast.
I apparently didn't get all the phlegm out of my throat before we started recording. Okay, sorry. Let me try that again without dying.
You need me to help you see the light?
That took a lot out of me, dude. Holy shit. Okay. To me, NASCAR is just a bunch of cars driving around as loop-de-loop just a bunch of times. So explain to me what you love so much about NASCAR.
So I have watched NASCAR for over 10 years. So way before
over 10 years, NASCAR has been bringing smiles to Keekre 24's face. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. I've watched NASCAR for way longer than I've had a YouTube channel. So what I like about it, first off, I like cars, so it's cool. And I don't know, it's hard to explain like in one sitting why I like it, but I understand where people think it's just like a really stupid, like roundabout, like run in a circle thing, but I like the strategy involved and all that instead of just, what people like. If you look more into it, like, from the outside perspective, any sport looks boring, but it's like once you get into it, or like any hobby for that matter, once you get into it, then you realize how cool it is. And I feel like that's the same thing.
Hey, man, I'm not going to say it's stupid. You can like what you like. I mean, I play with goddamn wooden trains on the internet.
Yeah. That's funny.
So, whatever. It don't matter. I like it when one car crashes into another car and then the other car hits the barrier.
Yeah. That's normal.
Okay, I swear to God, when Milk Tanker Media and I met up the last time, we drove out to a town that was kind of far away from us to go to a Toys R Us to pick up our new items and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were driving back, there was a bunch of construction because, like, there's 2 seasons in Minnesota, winter and road construction. So we were driving back through this road construction, and then we got into this lane because the stupid GPS, Milk Tanker's GPS, put us into this different lane than we wanted to be in. And so we started driving down this lane. We're like, oh man, we're in the wrong lane. We got to change. And then these barriers came up next to us. Like, they didn't, like, come out of the ground, but we just were driving. And then all of a sudden, there was just these, like, cement barriers, like, in the ground to prevent people from switching lanes. So we were just stuck in this middle lane. And I swear to God, we were in that lane for, like, 10 minutes. We ended up like, all the way, I think, on the south end of Minnesota, just about. It was really bad. We had no idea where we were. We were just sitting there crying in the car because we were just in that middle lane for 10 minutes. It sucked.
Aww.
Milk Tanker Media has a nice car, though. I like his car a lot.
Okay. Is it a milk tanker?
We called it the Milkmobile.
Okay.
We were like, to the Milkmobile! And then we got in the car.
I bet you guys had a ton of fun.
It was pretty great.
Being all immature and everything.
It's great having somebody who, A, is interested in Thomas, B, is interested in video stuff, and C, lives fairly close to me.
Okay, I gotcha.
I mean, he, give or take, he lives about 30 to 40 minutes away from me, which, I mean, is as close as I'm gonna get for right now, I think, to someone. So, yeah, but see, there's my thing. I'm not gonna name which direction he lives from me, because I'm giving away a city. But yeah, so it's really nice. And like, if we shoot something and I tell him no, that's not good, I'm gonna have to redo that entire thing. Like, if I send that to somebody else, because sometimes I have friends come over to help me out with videos. If I send that to somebody else, they're gonna be like, no, you're a dick. That's fine. But he like gets it. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I got that. That was badly set up or whatever. And like, thank you, man. So when we were shooting my art of film project, that was a struggle.
He gets you. He understands.
He gets me. Speaking of film. Art of film. I'm TAing for my art of film. TA stands for teacher assistant, if you didn't know. And I'm TAing for my film teacher this term at school. And he gave me his Wi-Fi pass, or not his Wi-Fi pass, his Netflix password. Bless up.
So you get free Netflix?
I get free Netflix.
So let me tell you not a funny story, but
Let me tell you my Netflix password.
Yeah.
Live on the air.
No, well, this is the thing, is I have a Netflix. I guess I should say, like, I am able to view Netflix, quote unquote, but I don't have an account because I'm kind of doing the same thing you're doing, where I'm like snooping off of like some other person, you know, who actually pays for the account.
Right.
And this person I have never met before. This person is my sister's best friend's
Siri, Google
ex-friends.
Google the internet for anybody who has a sister. We can narrow down his identity from there.
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, your sister's brother's best friends, cousins.
No, it's my sister's best friend's ex-girlfriend's brother's ex-girlfriend's. No, I messed up. Hold on.
You lost me at like the third ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. It's my sister's best friend's ex-girlfriend's best friend. That's what it is. Okay?
I mean, you didn't really need to explain that. You could have just said someone I know.
No, I wanted to show how outrageous it was. Like, I have never even come close to meeting this person, and I use their Netflix. Mm-hmm. So, my point is, yeah, I snoop off of people and get free Netflix. So what? Does that make me a bad person? No. Is it illegal? Yes.
I snoop off of people and get free food.
See, that's different, though.
How is it different?
Netflix is like $9 a month. Food's like, I mean, if you go out
Food's like $9 a sitting.
Yeah, but you need that like times 3, times 30, you know, 3 times a day for a month.
Okay,
per year,
you don't need
per lifetime.
You don't need it 3 times a day.
Well, yeah, if you eat your Kung Pao chicken like you did in the end.
Okay, well, if we're gonna go about that, then no, I normally I actually don't eat breakfast. My schedule used to be wake up at 6:30, lie in bed till 6:50, get up, eat breakfast, leave for the home at 7:10, meet my friends at school at 7, or no, not at 7:30, and walk around till classes start at 8:05. But lately I've just been too lazy to get out of bed, so I've just been not eating breakfast and just hang out in bed till like 7:15 until I drag my lazy ass out of bed and go put on my clothes.
So you're just skipping an entire meal?
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
Although I make up for it because I go with my friend. Because I basically hired my friend as my chauffeur for this term because I bribed her by just saying, hey, I'll buy you food if you just give me a ride home every day. So it's like, cool. So
So you're like you're like I don't know what's the word. Like we were just talking about Netflix, how like you
I'm mooching a ride off of
Yeah.
her, but she's mooching food off of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you're mooching like free car rides off of her, and she's mooching food off of you. So
And
it's
unless her
like
gas is super low, I don't have to pay for gas, which is nice.
all right. So
She
I mean,
never has a full tank though. She always has like a half or a quarter of a tank, and I'm like,
is she one of those people that like goes to the gas station but like doesn't fill it up all the
yeah,
way?
she puts in like $5 because she's always
Oh.
broke. She is always broke.
That just bugs me.
I'm like, dog, you literally get paid every Sunday. And she's like, I know, but I went to the store and bought. And I'm like, ugh.
So it's a girl.
Yes, that's why we've been using she this entire time. Also,
I know, but I was
did you
just
just assume her
confirming.
gender? I'm so triggered, dude.
No,
I need
I
my
heard-
safe space.
No, I heard you say she, but I was just like I didn't know like
You didn't know that she meant a girl.
no, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so tell us MPS, is there anything going on between you two? Is there something more to those car rides? I bet MPS has like a brand new car and he just doesn't want to drive it because he gets to spend more time with her. I bet that's how it is.
Dude, I bring her down here and I show her my freaking new racing Vinnie and the panties fly off. Just hit the wall, dude. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't actually happen. I actually show her Roll and Whistle Charlie. I did buy Roll and Whistle Charlie, and it is real bad.
Which is worse, Rosie or Charlie?
Charlie.
Really? Are you gonna make a video about this?
100% Charlie.
Are you gonna make a video?
Little crossover coming soon.
Yay! Awesome.
I think your voice cracked like 3 times when you were
No,
saying
it didn't. It was just the static.
the static. Okay.
Didn't you hear my man? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just like going like that until my voice cracks. Just going and eventually your voice cracks.
Sweet.
It's pretty good. My Skype just made a noise. I need to check what that was. Oh, look, it's another message in my exceedingly out of control group chat that I'm involved in. Cool, dude. I'm just gonna ignore that. All right, and we're back. What's your favorite snack food?
My favorite snack food? Whatever you're having.
Cheetos, dude.
Yeah, see, I don't like Cheetos.
Boy.
Sorry.
Gross. I'm getting Cheeto dust all up in my pop filter.
Oh. But that's like the worst part of Cheetos. Like I can like when a couple years ago when they had like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, those are pretty good. But I just can't deal with like this stuff, and then you got to go wash your hands. Sometimes I can get it at like a gas station, and there's not a bathroom right there. Then you got to buy wet wipes, and all of a sudden your trip to the gas station has turned into this massive like $5 deal, and you're like, what the heck? Like I just came in here to get a bag of Cheetos, and now it's costing me like $10 because I got to get all the accessories. If you don't have wet wipes, you need paper towels and you need napkins, and then you're probably going to need something to wash down those Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
I was all to get one Cheeto. I was trying to get one Cheeto out of the bag.
It sounded like you were just doing that to annoy me.
No, I was trying to get one Cheeto out of the bag.
I think you were just
One
doing
Cheeto that was shaped like a dildo.
All right.
I'm like 12 years old.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Hey, but it had like the balls and everything. It was actually pretty impressive.
All right. Whatever you say.
You can't eat Cheetos during a podcast.
No, you need to eat like Jello or yogurt, something.
I love Jello. Is it true that Jello is made out of like elephant tusks or whatever they said it's made out of?
No, it's just water and sugar, isn't it?
Okay, because I heard it was made of like animal bones or something.
What exactly is Jello made from? Gelatin, water, sugar, and food coloring.
And animal bones.
Yeah, if you choose to believe that. I mean, do you really think like the chicken McNuggets at McDonald's are like 100% chicken?
I mean, considering that's what I ate when my friend and I went this afternoon, I'm going to say yes, just so I don't throw up in the middle of this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, you really should, not try to think about that.
Here's my
stuff.
thing. I know McDonald's is bad, and I know it's bad for me, but it tastes good. So I just don't think about it, and I just
You
go
just
there,
don't care?
and I'm just fat.
You just like choose to ignore it. You're
Yeah.
like, okay.
Sort of
I sent you a picture of what the chicken McNuggets
boy,
look.
that is not what the chicken. That is the Tubby custard machine from Teletubbies. That's Tubby custard. Don't lie to me.
I
Tubby
said,
custard. Either that or it's like a really long thing of soft serve ice cream.
ew. Anyway, let's talk about something probably more interesting than food, and something like less disgusting than.
Like the Teletubbies. Guys, who is your favorite Teletubby? Tell us that in the comments below.
Is that the question of the week?
Sure. I don't. Vinny wants to have one of those, so we'll have it. Also, tell us what's your favorite snack to eat during a podcast and crunkle the bag real loud.
I don't support Cheetos.
My favorite Teletubby was Poe. I dressed up as him when I was a little kid. And I was like 1, and I ran around in my Poe costume on Halloween. But then I tripped and fell on my face. I tripped real hard and fell on my face, and we had to go home.
Aw.
It sucked. Oh, I just dropped Cheetos everywhere.
Okay.
Cheetos, how could you betray me like this? Sucks, dude. I think I talked about this on the last podcast, but I bought some new headphones, and they vibrate with the bass of a song or anything that I'm listening to.
Are you listening to a song right now?
No, I'm just
Oh.
saying. I was listening to a song before we started this podcast. I was listening to Hit the Quan. You know that song?
No.
It's a song by the rapsman known as I Heart Memphis.
No, I love Memphis.
I'm finna show you how to hit the Quan. Hit the Quan. Okay, so a lot of people hate that song, and I get it, but I really dig it. I don't know why. It's like a guilty pleasure song for me. But I really like that song. Kind of like the Apple Bottom Jeans song. I really dig that song too. For 2 reasons. No, the 2 of them have the same reasons. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Because both of them, they have good flow. I think the rappers have good flow, and it has a good beat.
All right.
And
Whatever
at least it has words, unlike Watch Me Whip.
No, watch me whip.
Watch Me Whip is just the guy shouting, "Watch me," over and over again.
No, watch me nay nay.
Until the end of human existence. He just
No, watch
shouts,
me.
"Watch me whip. Watch me," over and over again.
Watch me whip.
That guy,
Whip. Whip.
Whip. I'm pretty sure that guy's like a high school senior, the guy that did Watch Me.
Okay.
I'm serious. He actually is. He's like 17.
All right. Whatever you say.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Why is there a giant trash can in the background of this picture of the Tubby Custard machine?
They got to throw it all away.
There's
just
like
so
an
you can eat it.
absurdly huge trash can in the background.
Okay, that kind of makes me sick looking at that. So I can't delete it. Really? I have to be able to delete it.
Oh man, you can't.
What the heck? So apparently, if you send pictures,
Wait, no,
on
you can.
Skype-
Click the thing on the side, like the little down arrow, and it should say remove message.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Please delete that. Thank you. Good lord. Okay. Yeah. What kind of music do you like listening to? If you say country, I'm ending this podcast right now. You were about to say country, weren't
It's
you?
a genre where guys in cowboy boots and cowboy hats sing about everything they've lost in life.
Sing about their tractors.
Yeah, my tractor, my car, my lady.
Every country song is about drinking beer while going to the store in their cowboy boots to go buy their sexy tractors and pick up their ladies who have red Solo cups.
That is stereotyping, but true.
It's also true. Are you triggered? Do you need to go to your safe space now?
I'm just slightly triggered, like
Just a little
ding,
triggered.
ding, ding.
You're like 9% triggered.
Yeah, like I'm getting there.
Guys, the goal for the rest of this episode is going to be to trigger Keekre to 100%.
No, please no.
NASCAR sucks.
I don't care. You can believe whatever you want. I will say though, I tried Baja Blast one time and was not that impressed. Like
You
that,
get,
like-
I'm so triggered right now. Actually,
Like-
I'm not that triggered.
it's good, but it's not like the fact that everybody has an obsession over it is pretty silly.
You're definitely right about that.
Like it was funny, like I think, like, I'm guessing you started it. You were like, hey, I tried this new
I
drink
don't
called Baja
actually know
Blast.
how it happened. I think I was drinking it in a video, and then everybody just like flipped their shit over. Everybody went ape tits over my Baja Blast.
I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but is it like the
And now
best?
I
In
just
my
got people
opinion,
sending me pictures of their Baja Blast, and I'm like, good for you, dude.
like I remember like a year ago, I sent you a picture of Baja Blast on my layout. You remember that?
Yes.
You remember
good.
that?
Yes, I do. I do remember
Okay.
that. That was good.
Because that was like the height of. Not to say like this other stuff like hasn't been funny, but like that was like the height of the Baja Blast meme. Just saying.
I'd say the TWRC is actually surprisingly pretty good with memes.
Yeah, I think when they want to, if they get some good context.
I've said this before, but basically we start our memes just by screaming them over and over again until they become memes. Like that's what happened with "Welcome, Stanley." That's what
Yeah.
happened. That's what happened with "Good morning."
Yeah,
We just
if
scream
we
them
we
over
just
and
need to
over
choose
again.
something like not like not like really really stupid, but something that makes no sense like whatsoever. Like I don't know, like let's just watch an episode and try to pick a meme out of it, you know. And then if we just you're right, if we just shout it over and over on this podcast, it'll work.
I don't even care. The triggered memes are great though.
I know. I do love the
I think my favorite triggered meme is the one that I think it was Turtles made it for me. It was the one. It was me looking at iFunny, and it was the happy picture me with the rainbow behind me.
yeah.
And then it was a zoom in on Collective, and it was triggered.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just spat all over my computer screen.
Like right now.
Yeah, just by screaming the word triggered. I got so triggered, I screamed. And
So you got like half chewed Cheetos on your screen.
definitely that's what happened.
Ugh,
Like a little chunk of them.
gross.
I know.
Gross. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Your Thomas face had a little Cheeto on it.
Oh, do you mind?
Would I mind what?
Do you mind?
Do I mind what?
Do you mind? Mind? I don't know. Mind that bike.
Mind that bike. That's an okay episode, man. I remember that episode because Bulgy had a cameo in it, and I was really
Yeah.
weirded out when I saw it. I was like, wait, what? Is that Bulgy? I forgot he
Bulgy?
existed.
Bulgy's in the back of the cricket one.
Yeah, Train Stops Play?
Yeah, they like play like right the field like right next to him, and there's no mention of him whatsoever.
I
Like
seem
I
to-
would have just loved like one line that said like Bulgy, you know, who was now like a reckless misfit.
Or even if you just
Was-
like zoom in on Bulgy and you're just like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah,
Every day.
not another cricket game.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Thomas Wiki, which is a good, reliable source of Thomas
Misinformation.
misinformation.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm too lazy to actually find the picture, so I'm just if I don't find it after this next picture, I click. Oh, I see it. Damn, you can't even see his face. He's just kind of hanging out there.
Yeah, he's got some like weeds and stuff in front of him. You know what episode I always forget exists?
Bulgy rides again.
Yes, yes. I'm literally looking at the page right now because it's such a weird concept to try to bring back. It's like, oh yeah, we use this character for a couple of episodes in the third season, and then like in the background of the fourth season, let's just like completely resurrect him, and like they had to make like a damaged model, and then they had to like fix it all up. No, then they had to like they have like a nice red model. And then at the end of the episode, he turns green, but there was no like merchandise for that green model except like a Tomy.
I had that when I was a kid, and I was so
Really?
happy. I was like, dude, hell yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see green Bulgy. I'm surprised nobody's made a custom of that.
Matt Twillman, hop on that.
No, seriously, because it's such an easy custom. You just paint over the red with green, and that's it. That's literally it. Like I'm shocked, like nobody's done that yet. Like I might even do it. Who knows?
Yeah, let me see. Well, and it was also weird because Bulgy showed up again later on, and he was red again, an excellent
Yeah.
Emily.
Yep.
That was
And
so weird. So I
So yeah,
was
it
just
doesn't
like,
make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a bunch of random, like no consistency, nothing. Hello? You okay?
hello. I'm sorry, I was just reading about Bulgy rides again, and I was just fascinated by just how weird.
It's such a weird episode. Like it's good. Like if they were going to bring back a character in that fashion, they did a good job. But it is so weird.
I also remember there was that one weird episode where Gordon goes underneath that bridge. I think it was Best Dressed Engine or something like that, and he's red again and Bulgy's on top, and he's red again for some reason.
Best dressed, and let me Google that.
Yeah, here, let me send you a picture. Here, check this out, dog. See, Gordon goes under this. I just did a bad. Okay, here we go. Gordon goes under this young bridge, and Bulgy's going over it, and he's red.
It's from the same season
Yeah.
as Bulgy Rides Again.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. So it's like, well, do you think this episode and Bulgy Rides Again took place at like the same time? Is that what they're implying or no?
I mean, Thomas is doing different stuff in them.
Okay. I mean, this is from season 7. I don't think I even saw like half of the season 7 episodes.
That's true.
Because here in the United States, it was really weird because like when all these episodes got released, originally it was Michael Angelis narrating them, which for a kid who had just heard George Carlin and Alec Baldwin his entire childhood, this was like a huge change. I remember I didn't like any of the episodes. Like I didn't like what was it, Gordon and Spencer, like the episode that Spencer's introduced.
Oh yeah, that one.
I didn't like it. Like Murdoch was in it. There was one DVD. I just can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but it had like 6 episodes and it featured all the new characters. It featured like Emily and stuff, and I just couldn't like those episodes no matter how hard I tried because I didn't like Michael Angelis. And I still don't like Michael Angelis.
I don't think anybody really likes Michael Angelis, if we're being 100% honest here.
Well, I'd like to hear like from people who grew up with his voice, like which was the majority of the world grew up because he was the narrator for such a long time. But you have to imagine, like, George Carlin is like, I'd say he's consistent is probably like the best word, and then like Alec Baldwin's just like kind of more like off the rails in a sense. It's still good.
I loved Alec Baldwin. He's my favorite narrator, I think.
Yeah,
just because I grew up with him.
Yeah. But like you try showing Michael Angelis to kids who have just heard George Carlin and Alec Baldwin, and it doesn't go over well. Like it's just way too much of a change. Way too much.
Sorry,
I do like
right mid Cheeto Chew.
Oh,
sorry. I also read that in a magazine thing. It said like Keekre and hold on, Diesel and Bulgy were like best friends. What happened with that?
Keekre and Bulgy were best friends.
Did they just make that up?
Wait, who and who were?
Diesel and Bulgy.
Oh, like those unofficial magazines?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where, like, they, like, that's what I don't get about it, like, on the wiki, is, like, they don't treat that stuff as, like, canon, but they still include it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, then my episode should count, and, like, the information in my episode should be on the wiki, like.
I did like your episode where you made, like, Duke, I think it was, try to jump the bridge and then just fail miserably.
Oh, yeah. That's my my most recent episode.
That's your dig at the great race.
Yes, it is.
I feel kind of bad that I didn't realize that until I actually watched the episode, and I was like, oh, that's the great race.
And it's a nice reference to the Dukes of Hazzard.
What did you think of the great race?
I was more entertained by it than I originally thought, but overall, it's still just like a massive ploy to sell toys.
I thought it sucked.
I didn't think, like, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it ended up being. And honestly, like, minus the bridge jump, the movie's easily like a 8 out of 10 for me. But the bridge jump is just so stupid that I cannot give it any higher than like a 6 or a 7 because of that. Because that is so unrealistic.
Here's what drags it down for me. The bridge jump, fill up, the lack of usage of the international engines, and the fact that it's called the Great Race, and yet the race portion isn't even the main part of the movie.
Yeah.
It should have been called the Great Railway Show or something.
The Great Shunting Competition.
I would have liked it if it was called the Great Railway Show. Or A more accurate title would have been Thomas and Ashima fuck around on Sodor for like an hour, and then also there's some engines, and Gordon gets streamlined, and Flying Scotsman's there, and then also Vinny gets a thing that falls onto him, and he just gets stuck under there forever and ever. That name really rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's like it could have been worse. I really liked the animation, and I liked Vickerstown. So
My favorite part of the movie was the whole Diesels segment.
like the
I'm
singing
full
thing.
of surprises. That's what they say of me. I bring some razzle dazzle to the yard. That one.
Diesel, are you singing?
That was my favorite line of the entire movie. Diesel, are you singing?
I like the part at the Great Railway Show when somebody does something and Percy makes like this really
Yeah, Philip like starts talking, and then the announcer like finishes his sentence, and Percy's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"How did you make your voice do that, Philip?"
yeah, like just the way he says
Yeah,
it.
I like those little asides. Those are good.
Like that's like nice comedy that like kids won't necessarily get. Like maybe they will, but then like adults who are watching it, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's funny." You know, like Pixar movies, how like you watch them again when you're older and you pick up on all this stuff you didn't before.
Right.
That's like
Like when Bo Peep at Toy Story 1, and she's like, maybe we can get someone else to watch the sheep tonight. And I'm like, wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You don't catch any of that stuff as a kid.
Dude, I think my favorite shot of the entire movie is when Diesel's moving forward through the yard, and all the Diesels are like going back and forth behind him. Like Mavis, Sydney, Norman, Harry, and Bert. Okay, what was Mavis there? Like, actually.
She's a Diesel.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good observation.
It doesn't matter that her quarry is on the other side of the island.
And also, she literally does nothing else in the movie.
Yeah, she was just there.
This movie bothers me. I did like the end credit scene though. When,
Like with
when
Diesel
ends up
shipped away.
stuck on the truck or on the boat. Yeah. Wait, I really hope they follow. Oh my god. I just found a picture on the Thomas Wikia of Diesel without a face.
Like where he has like his big huge eyes.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. Have you seen that picture?
Like it's like he has like his eye things.
Yeah,
but
here, I'll just send it to you. Oh, that's my favorite shit ever.
it's like a behind the scenes picture, isn't it? Oh yeah. He's got like big bug eyes.
That's so funny, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry.
The caption, nonchalantly, Diesel's model without a face. That's it.
Well, let me read to you this. I really hope this is still on the Thomas Wikia. Okay, I don't think it is, but there was like a thing. Everybody made fun of it on Twitter, and it was a page that was called The Field, and the description was, "This is a field."
Oh yeah, the field is a field. Like, like there's some good stuff on the wiki. There's some bad stuff, but that takes it all. Look at this. Like even the first sentence for Diesel's wiki page.
Diesel is a diesel.
Devious Diesel is a devious diesel. I cannot talk. I'm sorry. Devious Diesel is a devious diesel shunter, and the first diesel engine to arrive on Sodor. Like, can't they say like devious diesel? Like
Diesel, 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 diesel,
diesel.
diesel.
Honestly, Diesel's like a really generic, stupid name when you think about
I
it.
made fun of this in one of my reviews. I don't remember what it was. But I was like, I bet the same genius who named it Diesel was the same genius who named the Diesel.
Yeah, like they should have called the Diesel something. Like not like giving him a name, but just call him like 261
Or Class
something.
40 or something.
Yeah, Class 40 actually sounds better.
I mean, Lord knows he has like 5 names.
Mm-hmm.
He has the Diesel, Class 40, D261, Bowler, and D4711, which is what he was in the Railway series.
Really? He has a different
Yeah, he has a different number in the Railway series.
Really? Mm-hmm. I did not know that.
True fact. And I don't know why they felt the need to change it.
Does he really? Oh, yeah, he does. D4711. You're right. I did not know that. I always thought he was 261. That's weird. Why did they change that?
Weird.
Yeah.
What, you have a mini stroke before you came on
weird.
tonight?
I'm chewing gum. I told you. It's hard to...
I bit my tongue really hard yesterday. So when I was talking, it sounded like I'd suffered like a stroke so that the right side of my face couldn't move. So I was like, It was
Okay.
it was a struggle. It wasn't actually that bad, but
So in the trivia, under a diesel,
I'm sorry, I just found this picture, this still of when D261 realizes his engine's broken down.
it looks like the it looks like the
It looks like he shit himself.
yeah.
The caption for this, I'm gonna tweet this with the caption when you have to fart, but then you feel something coming out.
Oh my gosh. It's such a sad face though. He's like, oh man, I'm not that cool.
It's like, oh my god, that's my favorite.
All right.
What were you gonna say? I'm sorry, I interrupted you with my stupid picture.
No,
You were talking about the trivia section.
Oh yeah, the trivia section under the diesel says the diesel was the final railway series engine to be introduced to the television series until Glenn. Is it Glenn?
Glyn.
Oh, it's Glenn.
Glyn.
I thought it was Glenn, like Glen.
Glyn's coming back.
Yeah, maybe we better get some merchandise. But it's weird. Glenn wasn't in the railway series.
Okay.
Isn't the railway series books 1 through 26, and then like whatever Christopher wrote?
I mean, he was a coffee pot. I mean, technically, you could make an argument that he's one of the coffee pots.
He is a coffee pot, but you don't see them in the railway series.
Do you not actually see them in the railway
No,
series?
it's the only.
I think you do. Hold on. I
No.
dispute you, sir.
No, they're mentioned in a book called like Sodor, Its People's Places in History. Like it's literally like the
Wow,
how-to
you're
book
right.
on Thomas the Tank Engine. Because like for those who didn't know, like the Reverend was like really serious about his work, so he created like all of this like fictional stuff. Like he drew maps and would say like where like, oh, there's like coal deposits and there's uranium deposits here. Like he was like dead serious about this stuff. And then I think actually it wasn't after he died, but it was like after he was done writing, they released this book that only got like a really limited release. And it's called like The Island of Sodor,
It's people, it's places.
Its History.
Yeah.
And it features all this information that you would have no idea about. And I'm positive that's the only place that Glenn is mentioned. Because it's not like there was like a railway series drawing of him in some story.
You're so right, dude.
I know I am. Just kidding.
Dude, I think I'm gonna use that picture of D261's face as like the background that's behind us
Okay.
for the wallpaper.
You should put like some Baja Blast cans.
I'll put those in the thumbnail, but that's gonna be the thing that's behind.
okay.
That's behind us.
Okay.
Somebody made a triggered meme of you too, and it's just like Tom Cruise looking mad with triggered underneath him. Where did that even come from? It's just that Tom Cruise looks like everybody.
No, it was from Wooden Railway Reviews did a video where he pretended to be like a dictator,
Mm-hmm.
and he
I remember
says,
that.
yeah, and he's like, he referred to me as like Comrade Keekre, and he was showing pictures of like all these like communist dictators, and when it came to my turn, he was like, we don't have a picture of this guy, but we can only presume that he looks like this.
Because Tom Cruise is like really handsome.
Yeah, which I wish was
Debatable.
it. Okay, I have the video here. I wanna. It's hard to. I mean, okay, so the video that Rob did was called a bulletin from the TWRC,
I remember that.
and it's like it's a really funny video. Like he filmed it like, honestly, like he was a communist dictator. Like he does a really good job. He has a picture of Roy Wilson that
Honorable
he
Chairman Rob.
Yeah. So then, okay, sorry, I'm listening. Okay. I will screenshot this and send it to you. So he mentioned something about me, and then he's like, we don't have a picture of this guy, but we can only presume that he looks like something like this. And it's a picture of Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it originated from. I want to say.
I think my favorite Tom Cruise meme is the Tom Cruise ship one, where it's just his face on the front of a cruise ship.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Cruise.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, I'm so happy for Rob. He's working with Roy Wilson and stuff like that. That's
I know.
so cool. I got real sad when I looked in the comments of that video and I saw people calling him sellout and stuff like that. And I was like, man,
No.
why you gotta be like that?
Uh-uh.
Okay. In my
Hold
opinion,
on,
and I will
sorry.
tread carefully because I know you're in this, but I think the TCC is a sellout, but this is not a sellout.
No, it's like an actual
Yeah.
real thing.
Right. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, it's a real thing.
What were you saying before that?
It's a real thing. That's all I said.
It's a real thing.
I sent you a picture of the Tom Cruise
Yes,
cruise.
The Tom Cruise ship.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great. There's also one with like his hands and his feet sticking out.
Really?
Yeah, here I'll find it for you. I just had it.
I like a long time ago before like you could put like GIFs and stuff on Twitter. I went through and found all these GIFs if I ever needed them. So I have like a whole file of all this stuff I
Oh,
never
me too. Most of them are DJ Khaled gifts.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Surprise, I'm here.
Oh, that's right.
That's me.
I think the funniest thing is that it's the exact same cruise ship too.
Yeah, just edited.
Oh, that's great.
Hold on, I got one more. This,
If you're sending me the one, I think you're sending me. Oh my god.
no, this doesn't have to do with the cruise ship. It's just like I meant to use this like when Toys R Us has a sale. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah. Show me the money here. Click.
What?
Click that.
Oh.
Now this just turned into us sending memes back and
Yeah,
forth to each
yeah,
other. The
I feel
audience
bad
can't
for-
even see.
I know. I feel bad for all the people who are listening because they have no idea.
It's basically we were just sending each other a bunch of Tom Cruise memes. I actually forgot that we were recording for a second.
I know. It's kind of a good feeling, but then you're like, oh wait, we have
a podcast to do.
I don't know if this will send. This is a GIF.
I think you can send GIFs on Twitter. All right, let's load up this GIF. Uh-oh, I see Tumblr in the name. Uh-oh. Is this about to be some feminist thing?
No, it's not. It's not a Tom Cruise one either. It's
Chip, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Same, dude.
Yeah, it's that scene from like Talladega Nights where the kid's like, Chip, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew, and I thought of MPS when I saw
That
that.
kid's me, dude. We were talking. Okay, so we had to rehearse because I have a Boy Scout camp out this weekend. My troop is on ceremonies team, so we're doing like advancements and stuff like that. So we have to dress up as Indians, and
That is racist.
it's a bunch of white kids dressed up as Native Americans. And it's about as insensitive as you can get. Because we got like the headdress, and we're like, mighty chief, what blah blah blah. Do you have the like? It's like, oh, okay. But anyways, we do it anyways, and so there's a part of it where you have to do like the secret salute thing, like you have to like initiate someone into the campfire ring or something like that. So it's like a cult basically, and so you have to like do the secret hailing of the group or whatever like that, and like there's a sign and a return, and so it reminded me of when I went to church as a little kid. When I was in like second grade, me and my friends had to sit up front. And so during communion, my friend Thomas would do one of two things. He'd either go, "P be with you," and of course, since I'm like in second grade, P is the funniest thing ever. And so I'd bust out laughing, and he'd bust out laughing because I was laughing so hard. And then, or either that, or he would say, or he'd like grab my throat, and he'd be like, he'd literally do this. He'd like, that's your esophagus, and I'd lose it, dude. I would just laugh so hard. He'd just get right up to my ear and be like, "That's your esophagus." It was so funny.
I'm glad you think that's funny.
I do think it's funny. Did you ever go to church? Were you a religious boy?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't go to church anymore.
You too cool?
I'm 5 cool 6 church.
Too cool for the religious school.
Guys, let us know in the comments if you're 5 cool 6 church. All right, thank you for watching this episode of the podcast with Keekre, who's apparently suffered a mini stroke, and me and my
Boo-hoo.
co-host, the Bag of Cheetos.
The bag of Cheetos have more of a personality than you do.
Yo, Cheetos, hit us up on Twitter if you want a sponsorship. Wait, I should be going the opposite way around. Wait, can we get a sponsorship?
Yeah. Your bag of Cheetos is brought to you by the Grease and Oil podcast, and from contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
Good. All right, Keekre, is there anything you want to pimp out here?
No, I'm done with all the pimping. That's a past life.
Wow.
Yeah.
I meant, are there any accounts that you want to plug here that people can see you on?
Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. and my Twitter, and my Facebook, and
your
my Instagram, and my Snapchat, which I don't really use that often. Sorry.
I
And-
send you funny videos and you don't send any to me back.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I've kind of moved to Instagram because it's a lot easier. I feel bad because I was like, everybody make Snapchat. Come follow me. But now I never post anything. So
I have so many follow requests on my Instagram section. That's just, or not my Instagram, my Snapchat section. I have so many follow requests that are like TWR people, and I just enabled it so that anybody who has added me can see my story. But like, there's so many ThomasWoodenRailway people here, and it's.
are you just too popular?
No, I have my friends take my
Too cool
Snapchat.
for that?
When my friends take my Snapchat to add themselves, they like look through this and they're like, "Who are all these people?" I'm like, I don't know, weirdos.
I don't know.
I guess. But yeah, I'm Mr. Moops 5008,000,002. Find me on YouTube and Twitter, and I also have an Instagram, and I also have a Snapchat. That's, I don't have a Facebook because I'm not a grandma.
Oh.
I also don't have a MySpace, but if you,
Well, yeah.
but-
if you still have a MySpace, we need to talk.
but if you wanna find someone on MySpace, then I don't even know what I'm going on about. I was gonna make a joke that Vinnie was on MySpace, but I
He had a MySpace?
don't know, probably.
Then he probably had like a Webkins, I bet.
Dude, okay, don't diss what, dude. Do you remember Pop Tropica?
No.
It was that website created by the Diary of a Wimpy Kid author.
No.
That was bomb. Guys, hit me up on poptropica.com.
Okay. I think that'll do it. We'll end on a high note.
Got
like
more
that.
phlegm in my throat. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.